If you are familiar with the Bible in a Year, you will know of Father Mike Schmitz, the voice behind the podcast put on by Ascension Press. Father Mike has another project in the works, and this one is only 30 days. Today, Ascension Press launches Season 4 of its Catholic Classics featuring The Imitation of Christ by Thomas A. Kempis. Father Mike Schmitz makes his debut as one of the hosts of the podcast, where he will read the popular devotional in 30 days. And he joins us now. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to talk with you right now.
Now, Father Mike, The Imitation of Christ has been called the most influential Christian devotional work after the Bible. As viewers listen along with you in this devotional, what is it about the writings that continue to speak so powerfully to Catholics and even modern audiences outside the church hundreds of years later?
That's a fantastic question. I think it goes back to the reason why Thomas à Kempis wrote this classic. He was a formator of Augustinian novices, like these brothers who were just, starting out on their lives as brothers, as monks, etc. And I think a lot of us don't have that. What I mean by that is a lot of us don't have formation or guidance. A lot of us don't really have mentors in the faith to be able to say, here's what's important. Here's how you pray. Here's how you deal with difficulty. Thomas à Kempis, this book is an introduction for novices, but it is also a reminder for those who are experts as well. And so I think a lot of us, we find ourselves somewhere on that spectrum where it's like, gosh, I don't know who to look to. Who is there in my life who can teach me how to follow after Jesus? I think this book is, it's the excellent. It's not one of the excellent. It is the excellent introduction to a life of discipleship, but it is also an excellent reminder of what it is to follow Jesus with your whole life. So, does that make sense? That's just that reality of a lot of us don't have mentors. Thomas à Kempis in this book, Imitation of Christ, get to have a mentor.
Absolutely, and especially as things are so busy these days. Now, this is Season 4 of the Catholic Classic series. What are other spiritual readings that will be featured, and why should viewers tune in now?
Yeah, I think one of the first ones, and actually, to be honest, it's the only one I remember, is the Introduction to Devout Life by Francis de Sales, which is another example of, here is St. Francis de Sales, who is introducing people to the truth that they can become saints in their daily lives. They don't have to leave their life to become a saint. They just have to let Jesus be the center of their life and build their lives around him. That's the only one I can remember, actually, other than The Imitation of Christ. And it's great because I love audiobooks. And these Catholic classics are audiobooks with commentary. So it's the ability to have, here is a great work that has been influential and important for the lives of Catholics for hundreds of years. You also have it in your ears, which is much easier. And also you have a commentary, which is, okay, what did we just hear? How can you help? How can you apply it to your life? And how can we help digest this message? And so it's kind of what we did for the Bible in a Year and the Catechism in a Year. It's just much, much shorter.
Father Mike Schmitz, so nice to speak with you, and thank you for telling us more about this new podcast.
Absolutely. God bless.
Thank you.